fucking PS4 voice chat. Terrorists. They were using fucking PS4 voice chat to plan terrorist attacks.
How do they know that?
I don't know. I saw a fucking article on it like forever ago.
From who?
I don't remember.
I don't know. Let's get into this gun rights stuff. Let's talk about these gun rights things. You know, it's just so fucking
Everyone
stupid.
has the
Back
right
into
to bear arms. Okay.
Yeah, they really
like,
do.
are you gonna?
And like,
are you gonna post this? Because I need to know right now.
this one, yes. This one I'm gonna post. The last one we did it. That's why we're gonna redo the conversation. We're not scripting this bullshit. I'm just gonna talk about the same thing I talked about again.
Okay, straight up. Okay. I feel. Hang on.
Let's talk about the intro to the conversation we had though. We were talking about how the news.
Sorry.
The news is all fucking biased, and like you look at it, it's like, okay, so only Fox News is gonna report the true facts about the young black woman who shot up a bunch of people in wherever the fuck, and then, because I don't really know, so I'm not gonna say like I know. I don't know where the fuck she shot up stuff. I just know she shot up stuff. And my thoughts and prayers with his family is obviously that shit is fucked. And if I was there, I would have pulled out my gun and fucking shot her. I don't give a fuck how many crimes charges I would have gotten. If someone pulls a gun on another human being for no reason, I'm gonna fucking shoot you in the head right then and there.
Agreed.
Yeah, agreed. We got that. And then obviously like CNN and MSNBC and NBC and ABC and PBS, they're... See, the worst part about it is, like, the only one that's, like, openly saying, like, oh, yeah, we know we're Democrats. Like, we're not going to really say, like, the truth about any of that stuff. Honestly, it's, like, probably PBS. PBS is, like, the only one that's, like, you know, because PBS, it sponsors NPR. PBS, it does all those documentaries that are, like, you know, about everything. So, like, some of their stuff is not necessarily only Democratic, but they're obviously more biased towards Democratic. And they're honest with that, but you don't really see like CNN openly saying that they're, you know, honestly Democratic, and they fucking are. And you don't really see any of that, you know, MSNBC or NBC or none of that. And you see how like, okay, so the two shootings that happened recently, the Wisconsin one and the DC one.
Cancels enough.
Pretty sure it is in DC. Let me double check that shit so I don't talk on my ass. You know.
Oh, God.
But like the one in Wisconsin, that one was fucking, it was a dude who had guns. Let me see exactly what it was. Yeah, so there's one. Oh, that's not what I want.
Shit.
Yeah, Maryland.
Bandits upstairs.
Maryland.
Nice. Cat's also upstairs somewhere. I don't know where. Sorry.
Yeah.
Continue with your...
Okay, so there's three actually. The courthouse in Pennsylvania, some business in Wisconsin, and some place in Maryland. And like you look at the three, and it's like, okay, so what do they all have in common? A, all three are shooters, but you know that. But you also look at it, and like you see like who posts the majority of the facts for these, and it's like Fox News posts the majority of the facts for the ones that was, you know, the young black female that shot up all that stuff. And you see like NBC and MSNBC, they did not post shit towards that.
Oh, you fucking... I'm like, how did I get killed? Our fucking teammates saw me. Sorry. Yeah?
And then like you see like other stuff like that, like obviously they're super biased, and they don't post like the truth about things. And that's like what pisses me off the most. I don't see anybody in the room.
Right there.
Shit, I'm injured him. I'm grab. Get the fuck out.
Run out.
Fuck!
Window, jump. Run. Just run straight.
Hell yeah! Oh man, that was good. Yeah, like you look at it and it's like, okay, so the one... let me see exactly what it was. I want to hear about exactly each one.
Go ahead. Can I put my 2 cents?
Yeah, go ahead while I look for this. I'm gonna look up the actual facts. I want to know the actual facts. So yeah, go for it.
Okay. I will say, I feel that everyone... I feel that everyone has the right to bear arms.
One second.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you see how the difference between our conversation and like other people's conversations, like the way you said, can I put in my 2 cents, and like how I politely interrupted you and said, hold on, let me add this real fast?
Yeah.
I just want to state that out there. Just look at that. All right, now you go ahead.
Okay, no, so everyone has the right to bear arms, but I agree that if you have been in jail or have like committed a serious enough crime, that you should not be allowed to own firearms anymore.
Of course.
And
you've
what I
abolished-
mean, well, like,
it's a
see,
right.
it's hard to say that though, because like
How?
I worked with some people who had been to jail, but they regret it, and I knew that. Like
Okay, yeah, they
I worked
regret
with
it
some
at the-
people
they
who
regret
have
it
been in
after,
jail who
but-
like they fucked up when they were younger, they made mistakes, but they regretted it in their later lives. So
See,
I
that's
feel
the
like
problem with mistakes.
it's
though,
hard
is-
to say like no, criminals shouldn't be allowed to own firearms because some of them do go ahead and like try to reform themselves, you know?
Yeah, they do, but the fact that they committed the crime, they didn't think about it beforehand. It's like, oh, do I ever want to own a gun in my life? Let me not rape this person, or let me not rob this bank,
Yeah.
let me not steal this car, let me not smoke this amount of this drug, you know, stuff like that. Like they don't think about that. They're like, oh, I need money, and I don't. Instead of going and getting a job, I need to go and rape this woman instead of having sex,
Yeah.
or you know, you can just go out to any fucking bar and get drunk and get someone drunk enough with you. And like, sure, they'll regret it the next morning, but that's not. I mean, technically, that is rape, so it's bad. Getting them drunk enough, but if they're getting drunk enough on their own and they make the decision sober or whatever, then consider it, of course. And you know, there's plenty of stuff. Just go on Craigslist and be a weirdo and just say I wanna, you know, post an ad for yourself, like let's have sex, you know. Like do that instead of going out and raping somebody. It's like actually like. You know, people are human beings, yes, but the fact that they would rather, instead of posting the facts, like the facts of being whatever it is, no matter what, all news sources, or majority of news sources, because there actually is some that are actually honest about it, they're super fucking biased. Incredibly biased. And like, when they have differences in like, in certain things, obviously it's ridiculous. Like, I just looked at the article now, and on CNN,
damn.
all CNN says is a woman killed 3 people. And if you like
Yeah.
look at let's say Fox, like Fox is gonna say something different. Obviously, they're not gonna say a woman. They're probably gonna say the truth, you know.
Yeah.
Like we look at it, obviously Kavanaugh, and oh, don't even get me started on Kavanaugh.
No, yeah, dude. I feel like everyone should have the right to bear arms. Everyone should have the right to own a firearm. They should have the right to own a weapon. Like that's basically. I honestly feel like civilians should be able to own the same exact weaponry as the military does. Now, like most people don't think you can own a full-auto weapon when it's actually perfectly legal for a civilian to own a full-auto weapon. It's just very hard to attain one nowadays, and I don't necessarily feel like that should be the case. Like, if I'm a
it shouldn't
law-abiding
be.
citizen, if I pay my taxes, I fucking work, I'm a fucking law-abiding citizen, why can't I own a fucking full-auto weapon without having jump through a shit ton of loops?
Yeah.
Like that's just what, and think that even the Constitution says that, like, it's in the Constitution. They'd say like, oh fucking, you know what I mean, Calvin? I don't want to fucking.
Like, obviously we can't 100% quote it, but like.
Yeah,
So we
because I
think
don't have
about it,
fucking
like,
memorized,
yeah,
but
because
I know it's like
back
the
then,
little like
in
your militia
1770,
shit.
You know, 1775 was more or 74 or 75 when then they actually started writing it, because 1776 was the actual date where it was, you know, actually fully signed and whatnot, ready to go before they sent it off. You know, thinking about that, or not necessarily sent it off, I mean, like, you know, actually won their independence, and those became a set of rules. But the entire process where they're writing it and they actually sent it to the king, that was all, you know, they knew. Like, when people, they have the argument of saying, like, oh, they didn't know that there was going to be fully automatic weapons.
No, they planned. They knew
Oh,
technology
they
was going to
knew
change. They knew technology was going to
100%.
advance. They
Not even
planned.
then. Before the Revolutionary War even happened, there was actual Gatling guns made. The Gatling guns existed before the Revolutionary War. They just weren't revolutionized in the way that it became a more common product used in the Revolutionary War. Armies didn't really commonly have them because it was more still in the testing process, obviously, but they still worked, and the world heard about the fact that it worked. Ben Franklin even created something of the sort, you know? Ben Franklin, one of the patriots. You know, they definitely knew that the world was going to be changing, that the world was going to be revolutionizing technology would be improving, all this stuff would be happening, And like, the fact that you say that they didn't know that is ridiculous. Fuck, I'm doing terrible because I'm fucking thinking about talking. But I shot somebody. Oh, sweet, kills. Well, I'm doing better when I'm just more distracted than anything else. But like, you think about it, and like, so looking at CNN, it says a woman, and then you look at Fox News, all it says is Maryland shooter. It doesn't mention the fact that it's a woman, doesn't mention the race, doesn't mention sexuality, nothing. You know? And then it goes into saying, you know, her name. She's actually diagnosed in 2016 of a mental illness. And she legally purchased a 9mm handgun, and she only fired 13 rounds. She shot herself twice in the head, and she killed 3 people.
Oh, my claim will not fucking get them.
Oh, damn, we lost.
Sorry, continue.
No, we're good. Yeah, like she had a mental illness, and they still allowed it to be guns. Like the fact that we're focusing on blocking criminals and blocking. I mean, criminals. They made their choice. Honestly, that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. I'm cruel when it comes about it. You know, you fucked up when you did that, and I'm sorry you can't own a gun. You know, I feel bad for you, sure, because, you know, a lot of people make mistakes when they're younger. Like, it's, you know, speeding tickets, like you know, it happens sometimes. Like, mistakes are made. Yeah. And maybe if you, like, played your case, or, like, maybe there's some kind of way to abolish, you know, not necessarily pardon for your crimes, obviously, because you still committed the crime and it still needs to be reckoned. No,
it's like, if you're, like, a criminal and you want to own and, like, let's say, like, they made it to where criminals couldn't have guns. Then I feel like that should be some kind of program that a criminal could go through to, like, get the right to have a firearm again, you know?
Yeah. Like, okay, so they go to, and you can't even say, like, go to all these classes, because if you think about it, drunk driving, they have to go to, like, a ton of classes. Those classes don't do shit.
Yeah, they have to. No, not really.
They don't do shit. They really don't do shit. You don't learn through any of them. You just sit there, and, like, I don't know this personally myself. From what I've heard and what I've Googled, you don't do anything. You don't learn nothing. You don't learn from your mistakes. The fact that you learn from your mistakes is when you actually go to jail. You actually get in trouble. All this stuff actually happens to you. The fact that you can't own a gun right, you know, it'd be like if we allowed people who robbed a bank to own a gun again, legally own a gun.
That's fucking stupid.
It would be like allowing a rapist to rape again. Or allowing something like that, you know, like allowing the reason why we have certain rules are in place. I can understand some of those rules, obviously, but
yeah,
I'd say someone like if they made it like more specific to the crime they committed, and it obviously be hard to judge. You know, they'd have to find like, you know what I mean? Because like if you have like let's say like I don't know someone only. Like, if anything having to do with, like, violence, I'd say. And most crimes are violent crimes. But, like, you know what I'm saying. It's weird thinking about it because even though, like, what they don't understand is if they ban guns. Okay, sure. Think about it. Let's ban every single gun. No one can own a gun anymore. You know, only the government, only the police can own guns. Do you know how much unarmed shootings would go up? They would go up like 4 times, because the only difference would be someone would pull a knife, and then when they're about to get shot, they just throw the knife to the ground. Oh, I'm unarmed.
Statistically, I'm pretty sure that's more stabbings than there are shootings per year.
There is. You can Google it, there is. God damn, our team's ass. What the fuck is that team doing?
Wow.
Oh, we're doing terrible.
The whole rest of our team was on point. We fucking wow.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's like it's ridiculous. Like the amount of gun crime would not go down. You look at most of the guns.
You can go and look at countries that have went and banned guns, and they straight up said it didn't work.
Yeah, I mean like certain cases it does. Obviously, like you know, guns aren't like in Canada. They're not allowed to own guns, but still.
Whoa! Canadians are super allowed to own guns.
They don't allow like there are worse restrictions on like criminals and stuff is what I mean.
Yeah, but Canadians are still allowed to own guns. I think they just have magazine restrictions.
Yeah, like there's more rules than we have here.
You can own an
and-
AR in Canada. You can own like the fucking IWI Tavor in Canada. They just have magazine restrictions. I think it's the
Yeah.
deal.
And like I meant to say, like the more laws, they're more rigorous than ours. So you have like severe restricted. They severely restricted the ability to transport firearms in public. Is what I mean. Like open arm.
Oh, yeah.
Open carry is what I meant. Like you can still own guns and keep them in your house, but you can't walk around with them. Anyways.
I mean, even in the U.S., you can't really walk around with them. Like a
Sure you
handgun,
can.
yet.
No, people in San Antonio walk around with AR-15s and M16s.
Yeah, but like that's
It's a
like
whole-
people are like iffy about it
It's a
still.
whole yeah, they're iffy about it, but who gives a shit? They literally go into places. I forget the name of the group, but they'll go into places like say McDonald's that has like an anti-gun sticker on it. They'll walk in, families, not kids owning like people who legally obtained guns, like a girl,
Yeah.
like a woman, mom and dad and their kids
Yes.
walking with their kids into McDonald's, and the mom and dad will have an AR strapped to their back.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't have a problem with that.
I don't either. They're not doing anything with it. They're just walking around carrying their gun, and it's the same. They're going to extreme cases, obviously, but okay, it's like the same as if you're going hunting, or you just got back from a hunting trip, and you don't want to leave your gun in your car.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
Yeah.
You don't want it like snatched out of your car. You don't like something like that, and you have the proper licensing for it. Open carry, concealed carry. Whatever you need to openly carry or conceal your gun, then you should be legally within full right to be able to do so.
Located a bomb.
No, I don't have a problem with people
the only
walking
thing they
around with
need to do
firearms.
Is they need to restrict, because right now, mental health is a huge problem in the United States. There's a shitload
Yeah.
of laws not protecting mental health issues, and there's a shitload of laws
Insertion in 10 seconds.
worsening mental health issues.
Yeah.
Like the lady that just shot up the 3 people and killed herself. She
Yeah.
had a mental issue.
The diffuser has been recovered. You found a bomb. Make your way to its
And she
location.
legally purchased a Glock. And they don't really talk about like, oh, she killed everyone with a pistol instead of an AR. Fox News says that. CNN didn't say that.
Yeah.
Fox News even said, the millimeter of the gun, where they bought it, the type of gun.
Yeah.
But you look at CNN, a woman killed 3 people and shot herself at a drugstore distribution center. That's all it says.
Yeah. Actually, fucking handguns are harder to obtain than fucking rifles are,
Diffuser is
and
online.
shotguns.
And then
Oh,
if you keep looking, then it says use the 9mm Glock pistol after
Ooh.
the fact that the majority of the article, people are just gonna read the title and see the title. If they don't even click on it, they're just gonna get all their information from that.
Last operator standing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you
Whoa,
can
fuck!
run it
I
on
gotta
Google.
fucking save that,
That was nice.
dude. Fucking, I got like 3 fucking. Well, no, I got like 2 fucking headshots in a row.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was
nice.
fucking.
Yeah, and it's
That was
just-
fucking nuts. I
it's
could
just
definitely gotta fucking
ridiculous,
save
'cause,
that.
like it's easier for me to go out and get a gun now because but it's
Yeah,
easy.
yeah,
it's
yeah.
easy for us to go get guns because not because we're white, not because we're male, because you can go buy a shotgun when you're 18 years old and you can put it in your house.
And I'd recommend, I'd fucking,
Like,
I'm gonna be honest,
why?
I recommend everyone who is illegal age to go buy a shotgun for home defense.
Mhm. Again, you look at that article. It's the little kid, and some guy snuck into his house and broke into his house, and the little kid was like it was only a little kid and his mom, or only a little kid or something. And he's like,
Yeah.
I fucking shot him. He came into my house. It's my property. Like, there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. Like, everyone was like freaking out, like, oh, this kid's like sick as fuck, sick in the head. Like, no, he ain't.
No,
They came to
Kid
steal
was
his
smart.
shit. They came to fucking kill him. If he's kill or be killed. And he was funny. It was funny too because like the kid was like, yeah, the dude was like crying and bitching like please don't kill me. And he's like, I did it anyway. Wait,
wait, leave that soft, leave that soft, leave that soft, leave it.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, you can reinforce it if you want.
It doesn't matter.
No, fucking, I'll just board it up.
I already went and
Yeah.
started doing the other one. But
I'm
it's
sorry.
just ridiculous stuff like that. Like like me being like, you know, I grew up. I don't really think of guns as like a gun is a gun.
There we go.
It's a tool. You know, if whatever the job may be. If you're going hunting, you need a gun to hunt, or you need a bow to hunt. Oh fuck! What the hell y'all doing? I thought y'all were fucking watching the door. No one's watching the fucking door.
I was. I'm sorry. I didn't see them. I only saw them after they came in, and they killed you when they were outside
you're
still.
sitting there looking right at the door, just shooting out like a fucking retard. Oh, thanks a lot, Tyler. Gave me kill. No, it's all good. But,
I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, like you look at that, like hunting is it's fun. Hunting is fun. You know, obviously you can use bow.
Yeah,
you can
hunting's
use a spear,
fun.
You can use a fucking gun, whatever you want to use. But and like sure, there's no reason. I don't think for hunting. For me, it's like the only reason why I go hunting is because I would use everything on there, and I did. Like when I shot my first deer, you know, we shot it, we skinned it. I ate, me or my family ate every single piece of fucking meat there was on that deer. The fucking the skin itself I had as a rug.
I couldn't get.
Wow. The skin we used as a rug. You know, we ate every single part of that thing. The skull was donated.
Yeah.
You know, shit, we grounded up everything in the fucking sausage, the eyes, the fucking tongue.
Yeah.
We ate the tongue, you know, ate the fucking heart.
You ate the tongue?
I didn't eat the tongue, but we did. You know, someone did. Like, we didn't waste a single thing on there.
Yeah.
You know? And like, even when we went dove hunting, we'd grill up those fucking doves, wrap their shits in bacon, toss them on the fucking grill.
Twitch is almost dead.
Hell yeah, we even used their skulls. We put the skulls on our car antenna.
Alright.
I mean, it's not the best thing to do with a fucking dove skull, but like, you know, or we get like, whatever, you know. We actually use the stuff like I'm not gonna go fishing because I don't like fish. I don't eat fish, and like so when it comes to like guns and stuff like that, like okay, you don't use a gun when you're going fish hunting or fish hunting. When you're going fucking fishing, obviously you don't use a fucking gun.
When you're going fish hunting.
Yeah, obviously you don't use a gun, but, you know. So, like, if you're gonna use, like, a gun to protect yourself, definitely you should. Especially, like even if I was fighting you. You know, I've got 60 pounds on you. I've got, like, 4 or 5 inches on you in height. You know, I'm just fucking...
I've only beaten Calvin twice, and they were both cheap shots.
Yeah, you punched me in the stomach when I wasn't paying attention, then you punched me in the nuts. Those are the only two times.
Did I knee you in the nuts?
Oh, you might have either kneed or punched.
Yeah, I think I kneed you in the nuts. Yeah, but yeah, I fucking
either way,
punched you in
like,
the stomach.
That was a cheap shot. Yeah, that's the way you gotta go. But you wouldn't have to do that if you had the means to protect yourself.
Yeah, I'm like 125. I'm fucking skinny as fuck. I can't really, I don't really, and I don't know nothing. Like, I just fucking... Calvin kicked my ass easy.
Yeah, like, I mean,
so, like,
just from just like from being bullied every day in fucking elementary school, I've like almost fighting every at least once a day or a couple times a day almost. You know, I'm not necessarily
honestly, if I was in a situation, hang on, sorry, Calvin. If I was in a situation and I was like up against someone like you, my best bet would be to fucking go and shoot them, because I'm not gonna win the fucking. I'm not gonna win the fucking fist fight with the fucker. Like, if there's some fucker coming at me, I'm gonna have to fucking shoot them. I can't fucking do anything. I'm fucking. I'll be honest. I'm not very strong. I'm a fucking skinny white kid. Well, fucking half white. And I can't. I don't know anything. I don't know fucking martial arts.
You got that disability there because you're Hispanic.
What?
You got that disability there because you're Hispanic. You better watch out.
Ah, fucking, what's talking about?
There's no fucking, yeah, you're not, it's not a disability. Like, that's the thing that pisses me off. You have all these people who's like, oh, white privilege and shit like that. What fucking white privilege?
What? No, I'm fucking,
your family owns your house. My family doesn't own my house.
Because my fucking family was smart. My mom fucking saved all, my mom and dad saved all the money when they bought their fucking house.
Yeah.
They saved up and then they bought a fucking house when they were ready. They held off on having kids until they were financially stable.
And that's a smart thing to do. And they didn't do that because your dad was white. They didn't do it because all these fucking reasons. They did it because they're smart. You know, and they're not
Yeah,
smart
my dad's
because
white. I guess
your
I'll
dad's
just
white.
put this out there. My dad's white. My mom's Hispanic.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Oh, I
There's
can fucking
absolutely
plan.
nothing wrong with that. I've got no white privilege. You've got no white privilege. I grew up without my fucking dad. What do you want me to say about it? You know, what white privilege did I fucking have? You had your fucking dad and you're Hispanic. So, I mean, like, white privilege is just ridiculous. Oh, fuck. They're trying to recruit Russians? Oh, no, it's me. I wasn't paying attention. I thought that was recruit.
That's fine.
I got one,
Hey,
but I
everyone.
didn't get the other one. But, like, it's just ridiculous. Like, saying that, the fact that anyone thinks there is a fucking white privilege. And, like, I love it because Steven Crowder made this video. It's,
I will
privilege.
say,
It just says
hang on,
male
I will
privilege.
say that definitely is discrimination against like Hispanics and blacks and other minorities. That definitely is discrimination against them.
Okay, but the
that
fact that
doesn't
when people
necessarily
say that when you
that
say
doesn't
that
necessarily
there's white
fucking
privilege,
limit everyone. Like if you work
Yeah.
hard, if you actually work hard and apply
Oh,
yourself, you can
hell
fucking.
yes.
Like my mom, she has a big family, plenty of siblings, and like fucking all of my mom's siblings, they all own their own houses. They like were all
They're
doing
successful because
pretty
they
good for
work hard for
themselves.
it. It has nothing to do with your race. And like obviously there is people who are privileged of any fucking race. If you're born into a family that makes more than like $6 million a year, you're fucking privileged. You're telling me that I have a privilege over Will Smith's family? Fuck no. Over Oprah? Fuck no. That's privilege. Oprah's family is black and she's got privilege. Oh man, black privilege. Oh, watch out. And like you think about this too, like Steven Crowder made a video on it, and this was about privilege, male privilege, not even white privilege, but all these people came and debated on him. He was at TLU, and they're talking about, they literally said the fact that their racism isn't as bad because they're not white. If they were white, the racism would be worse. And his opinion
I think
Doesn't
I've seen
matter
that.
because he's white. It was so fucking dumb. It was the worst
Honestly,
thing I've ever heard.
everyone's just
And,
needs to
like,
fucking. Sorry, go ahead.
they didn't even like talk about the fact that if you're a so-called minority, because I think there's more Hispanics down in the South. There's more Hispanics than white people. There's more Hispanics than white people in the majority of the South. Texas, Florida, Louisiana, Alabama, Georgia, whatever the fuck. There's more other countries than white Americans from Europe, from Germany, from England, from wherever the hell, Ireland, whatever. There's more here. And looking at like colleges and universities, they offer specific scholarships just for being Hispanic, just for being black, just for all this stuff. And it's ridiculous. I mean, I understand. Okay, so you have like there can be scholarships towards no, there shouldn't even be scholarships towards stupid shit like that.
Toward rates?
There should be scholarships towards or religion. There's ones about religion too. If you're Muslim, oh, you have a fucking scholarship just because you're fucking Muslim.
Stupid.
It's ridiculous.
It's the biggest fucking load of bullshit ever.
It really is. And like honestly, like, okay, we look at this.
Honestly,
we got
it's
the
fucking
Crusades. The Crusades was
everyone-
terrible. That was
Yeah.
Christianity. That was Catholicism. That was baptism. That was whatever Lutheranism. That was all that stuff. All
I
Christianity.
can
rolled
kill
around,
people
all the
because my
subtext.
religion says it's
Yeah.
okay.
They were going around raping and murdering and doing all this shit, trying to take back Jerusalem. Wasn't theirs in the first place because in the name of God. And even then, you look at fucking Mohammeds or whatever, or Muslims. Mohammed. You look at Muslims. Muhammad was a terrible fucking person. He raped, murdered. He instructed people to rape and murder. He killed his enemies just because they said, "Oh, you have your beard looks like shit." He would kill people for that. Or you like wake up and be like, "Hi, it's a good morning." No, it's a terrible morning. Dead. It was like literally The Dictator. The movie The Dictator with Sacha Baron Cohen. That is fucking Muhammad right there. That is what he would be today.
Honestly, even though, hang on, sorry.
No, you're
Go
good.
real
I'm not-
quick,
I'm
I'm
done.
even though everyone is not equal, let's all be honest here. Everyone is not equal.
No one's
No
equal.
one should. Not everyone should be fucking. But like, not everyone's equal. Not everyone's going to be able to do everything that everyone can do. Like everyone's limited in their own ways, and everyone has their own like things.
100%.
Everyone
I
has
could
their own
never
like
be
things that they
pregnant.
can do and things that they can't do. But like, even though everyone is different, I feel everyone should still treat everyone the same. You know?
Yeah, hold on.
Like, just
Hold on.
just because someone's fucking different race or different fucking religion
soon.
doesn't mean you should fucking treat them differently. Just try and fucking treat everyone the same.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone, instead of being acted like, okay, we are equal, how about we get treated equal? Does that make any sense?
Because not everyone's fucking equal. Everyone's fucking different.
Hell yeah, I could never have a fucking... I could never get pregnant. That's not... Hell yeah, I could never get fucking pregnant.
You fucking
Hell
idiot.
no, I could never cook Mexican food. I've never been taught how. If I got taught how, sure.
Google some
You
fucking
know.
recipes.
Yeah, if I Google recipes and shit, but I'm not born... Like, I'm not necessarily born knowing that, but I don't have, like, family around to teach me that. I could never do something like that. I could never do it unless someone taught me how to do an African rain dance. I couldn't do an African rain dance, you know?
Fuck it.
And I couldn't teach people how to fucking, you know, I'm born with what I know. I could drink alcohol, like nobody's fucking business. Like, well, like, you know, I can't handle beans. I can't handle fucking Taco Bell. That shit goes right through me. But someone with a
fucking love
different,
Taco Bell.
you know, we're all different. Like, you're fucking even your brain thinks differently than I do. Everyone's brain thinks different. No one is the same in any fucking form. And like, you look at it, it's like, okay, so back in the day, you're waking up, people, like, you're waking up, you're growing up, people are telling you, yes, it's okay to be different. Yes, you are different. But now, they're trying to make different into something else. They're trying to make different into telling your 3-year-old son that he wants to be a girl. That's not different. That's fucking weird.
Stupid.
That's fucking, the kid doesn't know what he wants for himself yet. You know, you can't physically fucking be. And it's not, oh yes, he's got a penis, so he's obviously a male. It's that, but it's also not that. It's when the dude, or sorry, it, they, them, whatever the fuck you want it to be, because I don't give a fuck. He is what I'm gonna say. He has a penis. She has a vagina. They're not necessarily, when it comes to the fact that he with a penis thinks that he is a she, that's when there's mental illness. She has a vagina that thinks she is a he. That's a mental illness. There's no cure for it. We need to, instead of encouraging that, that's like encouraging Down syndrome. And I'm sorry,
Well,
it's like,
hang on. Well,
there's nothing
calm
wrong
down there. Like,
with something like
like
that.
I get it.
obviously.
People
Like,
want to have fucking sex change operations because they feel like they were born the wrong thing, and like
they can feel whatever the
I
fuck
don't
they
necessarily.
want to, but they're still a male. They have a penis.
Yeah,
and
like
they have, it's not even that though. It's not even just the fact that they have a penis. It's not even just the fact that they have a vagina. It's not in their heads. It's not some gender identity wannabe thing. It's male chromosomes in your body decided you're gonna be a fucking male. Female chromosome in your body decided you're gonna be a fucking female. That's what it boils down to. Females have a certain amount of female chromosomes that came out of their father's sperm. Whether they were born in a test tube baby or not, it's still sperm in there. Still male sperm. Had a little bit too much Y chromosome, had a little bit too much X chromosome. That's how it is. And when it's different, it's a mental disease. It's a mental issue. And instead of encouraging it and saying, oh yeah, we can all be different. No, you need to realize that there's something wrong in some form, some way, that we need to, instead of being encouraging, to be like, okay, yes, you feel like you should be a female. I'm sorry, how can we help you fix that? How can we, you know, maybe you just want to be a feministic male, you know, something like that. And like, instead of like, I use the improper terminology there, I said encouraging Down syndrome. I don't mean like it's a bad thing. Obviously it's not a good thing when someone has Down syndrome, because it's a learning disability. And it causes tons of issues and tons of problems for the family, for the person, you know, but when it boils down to it and you have something like that, yes, we try and help them live with it. That's what it should be. Living with the problem, you know, it's like, we know it's a problem. It's not like someone like, obviously I want my kid to have Down syndrome just they have Down syndrome, you know, they don't wake up and tell themselves that, you know. That'd be like me waking up, wow, I wish I didn't have my left arm, you know, and I feel bad for people that are born without a left arm, you know, that's terrible, yeah. Can we put you a prosthetic? Can we help you with that? You know,
no,
that's how it is. It's a mental missing your left arm, or missing a physical something in your brain. You know, it's missing something. Something's there that shouldn't be there necessarily. Hold on. I'm gonna end it. Yeah, we'll start the next video because this is getting too long. No one's gonna watch it if it's too long. So
That's fine.
that'll be the end of this one. Go ahead and check out the next part if you want, just talking, just hanging out.